Hello students, in today's video we are going to discuss about polynomials. Okay, so what is the basic definition of polynomial, what are the different types of polynomial, what is degree of the polynomial, what is zeros of the polynomial, what is coefficient of the polynomial. So all these things one by one we'll discuss about that. Okay, okay, look at here. The first one I'm telling that what is polynomial, what is the basic definition of polynomial, right? Look at here. The polynomial, it is derived from two words. You can say that it is divided into two words. What is that? That is poly and another is nomial, right? Poly means what? Many. Nomial means what? Terms, right? Okay, then what is the basic definition of polynomial? The definition, you can say that it is an expression. Okay, it is an expression containing one or more than one terms with non-zero coefficient is called as a polynomial, right? So that is the basic definition of polynomial. Again, I'm repeating, what is the polynomial definition? It is an expression containing one or more than one terms with non-zero coefficients, right? Okay, so in other words, you can say that it consists of, or it includes constant term, variables, coefficient, number of terms, then it is called as a polynomial, right? Okay, for example, let's suppose I'm saying, look at this example. Let's suppose I'm saying that is 2x square plus 3x plus 10. Okay, 2x square plus 3x plus 10. Very simple example. This is an example of polynomial. Look at here. How many terms? First of all, you should have to remember exactly what is the meaning of terms. Terms, number of terms. How many terms? 1, 2, 3. How many terms? Here 3 terms. How many terms? 3 terms. Okay, how many terms? 3 terms. Okay, so now look at here. This 10 is called as what? Constant term. This is called as what? Constant term, right? Okay, then what is x? X is called as a variable. X is called as what? Variable. X is called as what? Variable, right? And what is 3? 3 is called as coefficient. 3 is called as what? Coefficient, right? Okay, similarly 2 is also a coefficient, right? And x is a what? Variable. Okay, so in other words, you can say that whatever the example of polynomial I'm saying, let's suppose another example, let's suppose I'm saying another example, you can see here 4x cube plus 3x square plus 7x minus 5. Look at this example. Here total how many terms? Look at here, 1, 2, 3, 4, right? So there are 4 terms. Okay, this is called as a constant term, right? And x is called as a what? Variable. X is called as what? Variable. Look at here, x is called as a what? Variable, right? And what is the coefficient over here? 7 is called as coefficient here, 3 is called as coefficient here, 4 is called as coefficient here. Okay, so that is the meaning of what? Polynomial. So in other words, you can say that polynomial consists of variables, consists of coefficient, consists of constant term, right? So that is the basic definition of polynomial with examples. Okay, then next, how to check which is a polynomial or not. Okay, so one by one I'm just giving an example. Look at here. Let's suppose I'm saying 3x plus 5. Okay, 3x plus 5 is a polynomial. Yes, it is a polynomial. Then what is the rules? The rules is saying that the power of the variable means the polynomial, when we are checking how many terms over here, there are 2 terms, right? And the power of the variable should be a whole number. That is the most important point. Just remember what I'm saying. The power of the variable should be a whole number. Power of variable should be what? Whole number. Should be what? It should be whole number. Then it is called as a polynomial. Otherwise not, right? Look at here, 3x plus 5 polynomial. Yes, power part is what? 1 here. Yeah, absolute right. It is a whole number. Yes, that is why it is called as a polynomial, right? Another example, let's suppose I am saying 5x square plus 3x minus 10. It is a polynomial. Yes. Okay, so look at here, the power part here, that is 2 here. It is a whole number. Yes. 3x power part 1 here. It is a polynomial. 1 is what? Whole number. Yes. Okay. But look at another example. Let's suppose I am saying, look at this example, x square plus 1 by x square. Look at this, x square plus 1 by x square. Can you please tell me whether it is a polynomial or not? No, it is not a polynomial. How can you check it? Look at here. It can be written like this, x square plus 1 by x square means x to the power minus 2. Okay, yes or no? So x square plus 1 by x square, it can be written like this, yes or no? X to the power minus 2. So look at the power part here. The power part is what? Minus 2. Minus 2 is a what? It is a negative integer. This is what? Negative integer. It is not a whole number, right? So that is why this is not a polynomial. This is not a polynomial, right? In this way you have to check it out, right? Okay, so what is the rules? The power part of the variable should be a whole number, right? Okay, next we'll discuss about degree of the polynomial, right? Okay, how can you find out the degree of a polynomial, right? So let's suppose I am writing an example, that is 5x to the power 4 minus 3x square plus 7x plus 5. Okay, you have to find out the degree of this polynomial, right? Okay. So what is the definition of degree? What is the definition of degree? Degree means the highest power of the variable is called as the degree of the polynomial, right? What is the basic definition of degree of the polynomial? Degree of the polynomial means highest power of the variable is called as degree of the polynomial, right? Look at here. So look at here. In this polynomial, how many terms? 1, 2, 3, 4. There are 4 terms. Yeah, right. Look at the power part. Look at the power part here. Look at the power part here, right? So power part of the variable. This is 4, this is 2, this is 1, right? Which one is the highest power? Obviously 4. So what you can say, the degree will be what? Degree will be what? So here obviously you can say that the degree will be 4. Yes, this is your answer, right? Okay, yes or no? Similarly, let's suppose I am saying one more example. Let's suppose I am saying, look at here. Let's suppose I am writing 7x cube minus 3x square plus 10. Look at here. 7x cube minus 3x square plus 10, right? You are going to find out the degree. You are going to find out what degree? So degree means what? Degree means what? Highest power of the variable. So look at the power part. Power part is what? 3 here. Power part is what? 2 here. Which one is highest? 3 is highest. Obviously, what is the degree over here? The degree is what? 3. Yeah. So this is the answer, right? So in this way, you are going to find out degree of a polynomial. Okay. You have to look at the highest power of the variable. That is your answer. That is your degree of the polynomial. Okay. Okay. The next we'll discuss about the types of polynomial. Okay. The types of polynomial again divided into base 10 degrees and base 10 number of terms. Okay. The types of polynomial, I'm saying about that, look at here. The types of polynomials. Types of polynomial can be further classified into 2 types. Based on degrees, based on degrees. Okay. And another is based on number of terms. Based on number of terms. Okay. Clear? So one by one we'll discuss about the types of polynomial, that is based on degrees, and another is based on number of terms. Okay. The first we'll discuss polynomial based on number of degrees. Okay. The based on number of degrees, and second one is based on number of terms, right? Okay. So based on number of degrees, it is again further divided into how many types? Look at, I'm writing. So there is constant polynomial. Okay. Another is what? A linear polynomial. Okay. Another is what? Quadratic polynomial. Okay. Another is what? Cubic polynomial. Okay. And another is quartic polynomial. So these are the based on number of degrees, right? Okay. The types of polynomial further divided into 2 types, that is based on number of degrees and based on number of terms. So based on number of degrees, these are constant polynomial, linear polynomial, quadratic polynomial, cubic polynomial, quartic polynomial. So one by one we'll discuss about that, right? But number of terms, look at here, the number of terms, it is also further divided into, look at here, there is monomial, binomial, trinomial. Okay, so one by one we'll discuss about that, right? Okay. So look at here, the types of polynomial based on number of degrees. The first one is what? Constant polynomial. Okay. The constant polynomial. So what is the meaning of constant polynomial? The constant polynomial means the polynomial which is having degree 0. Polynomial which is having degree 0. Degree 0 is called as constant polynomial, right? Example, let's suppose I'm saying 16. Okay. 50. Okay, so these are the constant term, right? So these are called as what? Constant polynomial. Why? Because the polynomial which is having degree 0 is called as constant polynomial. Okay, how can you represent? Let's suppose I'm saying this 50. Look at here, this 50 I'm saying, the 50 can be written like this, 50 into 1. Yes, so it means 50 into, instead of 1 you can also write x to the power 0, right? So look at the power part of this variable. So power part of the variable is what? 0. So obviously what you can say, the degree is what? 0. Yeah, absolutely right. Okay, take it. So that is why 16, 50. So these are the example of what? Constant polynomial. Okay. Similarly, again I'm saying the linear polynomial. Look at linear polynomial. So what is the meaning of linear polynomial? Polynomial which is having degree 1. Polynomial which is having degree 1. Okay. Degree is 1. right, is called as linear polynomial. Okay, so what is the example over here? Let's suppose I'm saying 5x minus 3, right? One more example, let's suppose I'm saying 7x plus 10. Look at here. So 5x minus 3, look at the variable, that is, this is what variable, right? What is the forward here? The forward is 1 here, right? So this is called as what? This forward, it indicates that is the highest power is 1 here. So what is the degree over here? What is the degree over here? Degree is what? 1 here, right? The degree is what? 1 here. Okay, as the degree is 1, this is called as linear polynomial. Okay, look at this example, 7x plus 10. Okay, so this 7x plus 10, look at here, that is 7x plus 10, so that is x to the power 1 here, right? So what is the degree over here? So the degree is what? 1, right? So as the degree is what? 1, so that is why you can say that this is called as what? A linear polynomial, right? This is called as what? Linear polynomial, because degree is 1 now, right? As the degree is 1, then this is called as linear polynomial. Okay, the next we'll discuss about that is quadratic polynomial. Okay, now see here. Quadratic polynomial. So what is the meaning of that quadratic polynomial? Very simple thing is that quadratic polynomial means polynomial which is having degree 2. Okay, the polynomial which is having degree is what? 2. That is called as what? Quadratic polynomial. Okay, so you know it better. So what is the example over here? Let's suppose I'm saying 3x square plus 5x minus 10. Yeah, one more example, let's suppose I'm saying 7x square plus 4x minus 3, right? So look at here, 3x square plus 5x minus 10, right? So what is the highest power of the variable? Obviously, look at here, highest power of the variable is 2 here, right? So what is the degree over here? In this case, the degree is what? 2. As the degree is 2, that is why it is called as what? Quadratic polynomial. Yes, absolute right. Look at here, 7x square plus 4x minus 3, right? So look at the power part of the variable. So what is the power part of the variable? 2 over here, right? So what is the degree? You can say that degree is what? 2 here, right? Degree is what? 2. So that is why the degree is 2. Obviously, you can say that this is a what? Quadratic polynomial, right? Okay. Okay. Cubic polynomial. So what is cubic polynomial? So simply you can say that the polynomial whose degree is 3. Degree is 3, right? Then that is called as cubic polynomial, right? Let's suppose I'm saying the example like this: 5x cube plus 7x square plus 3x minus 10, right? One more example, look at here, 5x cube plus 7x square plus 3x minus 10, right? So look at here, highest power of the variable. Look at the highest power of the variable. So what is the highest power of the variable here? 3, right? As the highest power of the variable is 3 over here, so that is called as what? Degree, right? So the degree is what? 3 here. As the degree is 3, that is why it is called as what? Cubic polynomial, right? So you should have to look at the highest power of the variable. So if the highest power of the variable, look at here, in this case, highest power of the variable is 3 over here, so that is why the degree is 3. As the degree is 3, that is why it is called as what? Cubic polynomial. Okay, okay. The next, quartic polynomial. Quartic polynomial, right? So what is the meaning of that quartic polynomial? Very simple thing. Polynomial which is having degree 4. Okay, polynomial which is having degree is 4, then it is called as quartic polynomial, right? The example, let's suppose I'm saying 7x to the power 4 minus 3x square plus 5x plus 10. Look at 7x to the power 4 minus 3x square plus 5x plus 10, right? So look at here, highest power of the variable. So what is the highest power of the variable over here? 4 here. What is the degree over here? What is the degree over here? Tell me, what is the degree over here? The degree is what? 4 here. As the degree is 4, obviously this is called as what? Quartic polynomial. This is called as what? Quartic polynomial, right? Okay. Okay. The next, the types of polynomial based on number of terms. Okay. Types of polynomial based on number of terms. Okay, the based on number of terms. The based on number of terms. So based on number of terms, what is the meaning of that? First of all, it is divided into further 3 types: monomial, binomial, trinomial, right? First of all, I will discuss about monomial. Monomial means the polynomial which is having only one term. Only one term. Only one term. That is called as monomial, right? Let's suppose I am saying the example is 6x, right? Or you can say that is 10, okay? Or you can say that 5x square, right? So these are the example of what? Monomial, right? So monomial means the polynomial which is having only one term is called as monomial, right? Okay. Similarly, again I'm saying there is binomial. Binomial means what? The polynomial which is having 2 terms, okay? The polynomial which is having 2 terms, the polynomial which is having two terms is called as binomial. Bi means two, right? What is the example over here? Let's suppose I'm saying 5x plus 3, right? Or let's suppose I'm saying 7x square plus 10, right? Let's suppose I'm saying the 6x plus 5, right? So these are the different example of binomial. Bi means two. So polynomial which is having two terms, that is called as binomial. Okay, so look at here, how many terms? First term, second term, two terms. Yeah, this is called as binomial. First term, second term, how many terms? Two term. Yeah, this is called as binomial. How many terms? First term, second term, how many terms? Total two terms. So yeah, that is why this is called as binomial. Okay, okay, the next, that is trinomial. Look at trinomial. Trinomial. So what is the meaning of that? Means you can say that the polynomial which is having three terms, which is having how many terms? Three terms. Okay, polynomial which is having three terms, that is called as trinomial. Okay, let suppose I'm saying 7x square plus 5x minus 3, right? Another example, let's suppose I'm saying 5x square plus 4x plus 10, right? Look at here, 7x square plus 5x minus 3. How many terms? First term, second term, third term. Total how many terms? 1, 2, 3. How many terms? 3 terms. As it containing 3 terms, that is why it is called as a trinomial, right? Okay. So like this, look at here, how many terms? First term, second term, third term. How many terms total? 3 terms. First term, second term, third term. Total how many terms? 3 terms. As it containing 3 terms, that is why it is called as trinomial. Okay. That is why it is called as trinomial. Okay. We will discuss about coefficient of the polynomial. Coefficient. Okay, coefficient of polynomial. So what is the meaning of coefficient of polynomial? Very interesting thing is that. Let's suppose I'm saying, just look at here. Let's suppose I'm writing an example over here. 3x square plus 5x minus 10, right? Question is asking find the coefficient of x. Question is asking find coefficient of x. So what is the meaning of coefficient? Look at here in this polynomial 3x square plus 5x minus 10. How many terms total? How many terms? 3 terms. Yes or no? Yeah, 3 terms. Okay. So you are going to find out the coefficient of x. Look at here, x is variable there. What is the coefficient? But this one is the coefficient, right? So what is the answer over here? That is 5 is your answer, right? Okay. Let's suppose it is asking find coefficient of x square. Coefficient of x square, right? So this is a polynomial of variable x, right? The coefficient of x square. Coefficient of x square is what? This one. That is a constant value over here. So what is that? 3 over here. So what is your answer? 3 is your answer, right? Okay, so you have to always look at the constant value. So that is your answer. That is the coefficient of the polynomial. Okay. So if the question is asking find the coefficient of x, you have to look at the constant value. That is 5. This is your answer. If it is asking find the coefficient of x square, look at the constant value just before that. So what is the constant value over here? 3. So that is your answer. Like this, whatever the polynomial is given, if it is asking find the coefficient of x, in this way, similarly, you have to find out. Okay. Zeros of the polynomial means what? Okay. So what is the basic definition? Zeros of the polynomial. So before finding the zeros of the polynomial, that means the polynomial is already given. You have to find out the zeros of the polynomial, right? So that means solving the equation of the polynomial p of x equal to 0, right? Solving the equation p of x equal to 0. Okay. So that means let's suppose I'm saying the polynomial is given. I'm saying there is 2x minus 4. This is a polynomial and question is asking find a 0 of this polynomial. 0 of the polynomial, right? So what is the meaning of that? It means that solving the equation p of x equal to 0, right? Solving the equation p of x is equal to 0, right? So that means what you have to say? P of x is equal to what? 2x minus 4, right? So that means p of x equal to 0, right? So what is the meaning of this? It means that there is 2x minus 4 equal to 0, right? Okay, so that means 2x is equal to 4, right? So that means you can say that x equal to 4 by 2, that is 2, right? It simply can say that is x is equal to 2. This is the 0 of the polynomial. This is what? A 0 of the polynomial, right? So in this way, whatever the polynomial is given, simply you have to solve it. Okay. So how can you solve it? Solving the equation p of x equal to 0, right? Simply put it over here, definitely you are getting an answer over there. Okay. So in this way, you are going to find all zeros of the polynomial. Okay, students, thank you.